We're going 40. We're also going like 2 and 3, and we're calling, you know. Greetings, everyone. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you are here. We're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena today, as always. These are some of the highlights from our stream, and I really hope you enjoy the games. If you do really enjoy the program, please don't forget to leave a like and subscription. It really, really helps the channel. So without further ado, let's get to the games. Hop in here, see what we've got. Ooh, wow. Devourer of Flesh? Oh, boy. That's a great one. Jar is also good. Terra Sunder is quite strong. I don't think we'll get it back. But, like, I think Splatter Goblin is actually kind of nice here, and we might get that back. So, I don't think we can pass the Defiler, though. It's just too good. Yeah. It really is, Golan. It's tough. It was tough to do, you know? Where... You know, if it was pretty much a guaranteed to kill your opponent when we went off, then yeah, we would do it. But it really, it would have been better, but it really isn't. Folks, I think some people are kind of overrating this card, but it is quite good. And particularly in like draft and stuff, there are going to be 2-2s and 2-3s and 3-2s and stuff that need to be handled. So cut down. We will not get more efficient on our removal in this. So definitely taking that. Yep. Looked at the difference between a trilby and a fedora. Now I'm brimming with excitement. I see what you did there. All right. I base every card against if I can pass the cut down test or not. All right, well, fair enough. Rocket Man, glad you made it. Good to see you. How's life been treating you, Rocket Man? I mean, none of these things are really that exciting. The Battlefly Swarm, though, is fine. I'm not excited about it, but chip in for a couple of damages and then give it Death Touch and trade with something big later. It might be time to go into white for the Benelish Sleeper as well. You know, that would be a fine thing to pick. Maybe even one of the lands to just hedge and try and get, you know, open up our abilities to splash in other colors. But I think the Battlefly Swarm is, while not exciting, just good enough that I think we're just going to stay with black here for now. Interesting. Well, Shielded Restoration. Interesting. Interesting. That's something. We also could just, again, take lands or something here. Like Wooded Ridgeline, and just prepare ourselves for either one of these other colors or something, right? Because I'm not thrilled about it. All right. None of those cards really excite me, folks, especially since we're not in another color yet. Hey, oh boy, hold on. Are there other clerics we can pick up? Or should I just be on going into white? We're getting a lot of white late. I mean, in fairness, I've already got all 4 of these, so it's not really rare drafting. Am I supposed to pivot to white, I guess is the question. Or are there clerics that we can get? This is a tough decision. We're going with the Cavalier. I think it's time. We've been past so much white. Oh boy. So now what? Captain's Call or Splatter Goblin. I think both of them are entirely reasonable. We don't know we're in white. I definitely want to cut black if we can. Phyrexian Vivisector. Interesting. Charismatic Vanguard. Folks, there's so much white here. Holy crud. The deal is we got a fair amount of black here as well, so I don't know. And some really, really powerful black. We know we're in black for sure. We've only got one white card. Grizzly Bears have come a long way? Yeah, no doubt, right? You would have taken the Cleric and then pivot? There have been some really tough decisions here, folks. I don't think I can pass the Writhing Necromass. Though Mesa Cavalier is quite strong. But yeah, there's no way. It's too good. It's almost always at least whatever, like a 5-mana 5/5 Death Touch is just fine. And it can be even better than that. All right. So, kind of embarrassing to be passing that much white, though. Yeah. None of that's really exciting, but I think I'd rather have the Splatter Goblin there. A little bit of a tough one, you know? Little bit of a tough one. Waiting on that next pack. I mean, this is the Benelish Faith Bonder is not exactly a thrilling one. Hey, look at this, folks. We are being raided. It's Voiden. Welcome in, friends. Glad you made it. How was your stream, Voiden? How was your stream? Glad you made it. Hey, and the Benelish Sleeper? That was a good one to get back. Just give me that. All right. Seth Keen, glad you made it. Good to see you. How's life been treating you, Void? All right. I mean, I don't think we're gonna play the Vanquisher's Axe, but all right, do the thing, do the thing. Cleaving Skyrider, if we were gonna keep the Wooded Ridge line, is reasonable, but I don't think we're going to. This pack is very underwhelming, but you know, these Argivian Cavaliers are kind of nice, so I think we're gonna take that. Hey, it is Void, and we actually were doing community build deck stipulation tonight, and it was a wild ride. It was one of those nights when the deck honestly wasn't that great. It was iffy, right? But it was a fun build, and we had some good times, so really can't complain. But you know, alas, is what it is. Interesting. I mean, if we ended up with a little bit of a green splash, the Namato would be sick. Problem is, the Wooded Ridgeline is unlikely to make the deck. I don't know how many of these Benelish Sleepers we actually want. Maybe it's just Destroy Evil. We have 1,000,000 here. It feels a little bit bad, but yeah, this is another one that's just not very good, folks. This is not a very good hand. Well, I guess we'll do that for some domain stuff, I think. Gibbering Barricade is not terrible, but I think Charismatic Vanguard fits in the curve better, and I think we are fairly squarely in black and white. Oh boy. It's got to be that. Although Citizen's Arrest is very strong as well. We might get the Cleaving Skyrider back, though, if we pass this, because nobody's been taking white, so I think we'll do that. Bone Splinters? Yeah, you know, you got me. All right. I do build Brawl decks. Yeah, Goosebelly, it's tough. Some number of people really don't like the Brawl format, and it makes it a little bit challenging to build one and play it on stream, because some people get, you know, like, they just won't watch. That's all there is to it, right? And you can't make everyone happy, and for what it's worth, I don't really even try, but I will regularly build them and play them for viewer challenges, but I typically won't do it for the whole night. It's been a while since I've done one for the whole night. But I have actually had plans to do one for the whole night coming up after a bit, and seeing if people were actually, you know, if that sentiment had changed some. I haven't fit it in anywhere yet. In fairness, I've got to have a chess stream at some point as well. This is just not very good. I'm not excited about the Clockwork Drawbridge either. I don't think we're gonna play it, but who knows? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. I mean, all right, I guess. And I mean, we're in black. Who knows? Pack 3, anything could happen, folks. Got 2 red lands, so I guess maybe we should have been doing that. Yeah, one of these days, Rocket Man, one of these. Oh my goodness, did we just seriously? Oh my goodness, folks, we opened a Braids and a Knight of Dusk's Shadow. It's got to be the Braids, though, right? Yeah, and the Braids fits better into our curve as well. We have 1,000,000 2-drops already. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So, Stronghold Arena is really good, but so is Phyrexian Missionary. It's just a 2-mana 2/3 lifelink at the very least, but like, it can be Gravedigger as a 2/3 lifelink as well. I think I like the Missionary better. I don't want to pass the Stronghold Arena, but we also don't have very many ways of gaining life at all, or anything in this deck, right? So the Arena is likely to, you know, require us to walk a delicate balance, whereas I think the Missionary is just generically strong. Griffin Protector, perhaps? Or Tribute to Urborg? Maybe Samite Herbalist. Let's just do the Griffin Protector. I like having some number of flyers unlimited typically, if I can manage it, because just setting a clock is really nice. Have not gotten any white-black lands yet. It would be nice to be able to pick some of those up. Oh boy, interesting. Holy crud. Okay, so again, I'm kind of high on these Cavaliers, folks, in general, but we've already got 2 of them. I think a Cult Constrict would just be really kind of nice here. Admittedly, this is just more removal, and we don't have a lot of removal. Maybe it's supposed to be Tribute, but I don't think I can pass the Conscript here. Honestly, I think we're just gonna do that. Oh my goodness. Holy cow, folks. We got a Knight of Dawn's Light back. Nobody is playing white. Stone cold. Nobody is playing white. There is no freaking way. That is insane. That was what, 5th pick? Either out and out disrespect, or I'm literally the only white drafter the first 5 picks this way. I kind of like these Necromasses, but I kind of prefer to curve a little better with the Mesa Cavalier. Gaining a couple life wouldn't hurt either. And again, just having a little bit of flying here and there is kind of nice. I mean, okay, take up the shield. Solid combat trick. I think I'm happy to have that. King of Dog Riding. That's right, Sefkeen. Holy cow. Let's see if I punt this one away like I did the last time I got Knight of Dawn's Light, you know? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is absolutely stone cold garbage. Did not get any of those white-black lands I was hoping for. Yeah, I think I would rather have the take up the shield. I don't know that we're going to play 2, though. I'm pretty confident we're not going to play 3, but I'm not playing those other cards either. I mean, okay, hey, Tribute's nice. Did not expect to get that back. I mean, all right, we're not going to play it, but whatever. Did not get any of the white-black lands. Disappointed by that. Disappointed by that. I would have picked them relatively highly, but we can only take up so many shields. Exactly, Astro Smasher. We only have so many arms, you know? We only have so many arms. All right. So I think we're gonna cut at least one of those. What else do we cut, folks? Especially since nobody seemed to be drafting white. Yeah, exactly, Liram. Exactly. I mean, maybe somebody snatched one up, like, for Domain or something. Or maybe it was kind of towards the end of a pack or something like that. And, you know, like 6th pick, and somebody was like, well, I've been seeing a lot of white. Maybe I'll move into white. And they picked it up or something, you know? Yeah. I don't know, folks. We have to cut quite a few cards. And for the most part, I'm kind of happy where we ended up. All about that life gain? Nice, DMR. Nice. So maybe this is best of one, Astro Smasher. It is. Benalia Sleeper. Yeah, I could get behind that. It is removal, but it's not good removal. Kind of surprised we're cutting the Toxic Abomination. I think in general I'm kind of high on that card, but I agree. We're kind of down to cutting cards I'd kind of like to play, you know? What about Tribute to Urborg? At -2/-2, it's at least still a solid combat trick. But it's not amazing. We don't have any blue lands at all. We've got to cut things though, darn it, and it's not feeling great. You think the Vivisector? I don't know. Cut 6 lands, call it a day. I mean, we are really low to the ground. We don't have any card advantage, though. Keep Vivisector? I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of inclined to do that, too. A Splatter Goblin? That's a really solid card. Because it picks off their utility creatures, but also trades up. Right? Maybe we're just supposed to cut a land, go down to 16. Because we don't have any 5-drops at all. We're all 4 and below. And then these will eventually be cheaper. And these will eventually be cheaper. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, you know what? I convinced me. We're going 40. You got me. Booyah. Dropping in that prime. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Welcome to stream. Good to see you. And darn it, I appreciate your prime. 18 months. Booyah. 18 months. Hey, did you ever doubt me? Did you ever doubt me? Vivisector shows up. Hey, look at this, folks. Look at this. We are being raided. It is our good friend Hollywood Pizza joining the party, bringing in the friends. How are things? How are things? Welcome in, all of you pizza friends. My name is John. I like games. How was the stream, Hollywood? How was the stream? How did it go? 019. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah. Tournament was awesome. What won, Hollywood Pizza? What deck won? All right. Normally go 15 lands. Rakdos midrange. Nice. All right. Was big time today? Oh, was it? How, oh, shoot. All right. How big of a piece of the meta was it? You know? All right, Benelish Sleeper with a kicker. Come on down. Yep. And we're going to do some scrying. Vanguard? I actually think that's fine. We didn't want to draw more lands more than anything. 23. That's actually not bad. All right. Well, folks, I believe we're racing. Karis drops to 11. Feels good, man. Feels good. Well, darn it, I've got to get back in the commentary booth for you at some point here. But I appreciate the raid in the meantime. Folks, for those of you just joining us, we're actually doing a little bit of limited today. A lot of the time I am a constructed streamer, but you know, every now and then you get the bug and you just gotta cast them, you know, 3-mana 2/3s and such, you know. One, drop them to 6. Cut their ability to take advantage of the Defiler. Let's just drop them to 9. Drop a Necromass. This does make things awkward for him. Good luck, Kuris. What have you got? Citizen's Arrest? No! Darn it. Alright, fine. Especially when chat makes a doozy, it's true. Hey, yeah, understood. Good luck with editing the YouTube there, Hollywood. I will look forward to seeing you next time, my friend. Thank you for bringing in that raid. I really do appreciate it. All right, so land. Combat. Okay. Yep. Talus Lookout doing its thing. Doing its thing. Sends over a Griffin Protector. Takes 2 damage. Defiler of Flesh. Charismatic Vanguard. Opponent with 3 cards. What have you got, Karis? What have you got? Please! Please! Okay, nail. Vine Shaper Prodigy. Oh, that's interesting. Well, combat, go. Yep, got him! Woo! All right. GG, Karis, GG. All right, we're off to a 1-0, folks. We're off to a 1-0. Folks, not having those dual lands. Punishing. We got to take a mulligan here. Not thrilled about it, but I do think we have to throw this one back as well. And the take up the shield. Unfortunately, a luxury I do not believe we can afford. We're going to go ahead, go with a swamp. And conscript. Uh-oh. Samite Herbalist. I mean, okay. We do need another land. Dysond. Takes it. I guess. Yeah, we're just going to cut that down. I'm not, you know, strictly thrilled about it, you know, using a good removal spell on a creature like that, but, you know, it puts us firmly ahead in the race, and I'm not too disappointed by that part. Argivian Cavalier comes down. All right, well, Charismatic Vanguard gonna make it to the party as well. Don't really want to trade the Cult Conscript for half a card. Opponent makes a land drop. Currently on Mardu, 4 cards remain in hand. Argivian Cavalier and a 1/1 on the battlefield. Hovering their 1/1 token. A soldier creature token. And probably examining their options. Goes with Captain's Call, adds 3 1/1s to the board. Argivian Cavalier gonna charge in? Does not. A land for the turn. Don't mind if I do. The Battlefly Swarm, very tempting here, but we're not going to go for it. We're just going to actually jam down the Phalanx so we have better blocks, you know. Benelish Faithbonder. Our opponent has a good Enlist style deck going on here. Going to crash in with the Argivian Cavalier. Going to Enlist. No. Just going to attack with the team. You got me. Enlist the other one. All right, so we block. And block. And opponent has a combat trick to kill our Phalanx. It's Lightning Strike. You got me. All right. We drop to 18. Dysond has a mountain. Land. Battlefly Swarm. And just gonna get in with a Vanguard? No, that makes it so all the 1/1s are kind of free to get in. I'd rather wait. We do have the Destroy Evil. We're sitting on some happiness here. MTGA Beast, glad you made it. Good to see ya. Made my first top 8 today. No crud. That's fantastic, MTGA Beast. What color are you playing? All right. Death Touch. Will block. Yep. And opponent has a Griffin Protector. Inconvenient. Well, combat. We get in. Opponent blocks. We're going to go ahead and just scooch a little bit more damage here. Dysond down to 14. We are at 18. And oh my goodness, that's a good one. All right, well, 5 damage. Opponent drops to 9. Writhing Necromass. Join the party. What do you say, Dyson? Rakdos for the pizza box open. Nice. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. What was the deck that finally knocked you out? Or did you take it the whole way? Did you win it? All right. Well. Combat. Get in there. Opponent. Goes, matches up against the Cult Conscript. And matches up against the Charismatic Vanguard as well. Gonna double block or just gonna chump? Probably just gonna chump here would be my best guess. Because they're gonna take 6 if they don't, and they know it. Alright, blocks, 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 blocks. Does not block. Trying to go for the win as opposed to playing to not lose. Our opponent going to use a combat trick to kill our Cult's Conscript. Yep. All right. Actually, both of them. It was a heroic charge. That's not really the way our opponent wanted to use the heroic charge. No doubt about it. But it's fine. Shadow Prophecy from our opponent. Gonna drop them right down to 1. Saying, I have no fear. Pitches over a Plains. 3 cards remain in hand. Griffin Protector charges in. Says, wait, hold on. No, don't want to lose to a removal spell. Don't blame them. So, combat. Opponent, blocks. Yeah, all right, I guess. Griffin Protector comes down. Actually, no, that was wrong. It was supposed to be... Well, no, we can't pump the Knight either. So I guess Griffin Protector was correct. Because now... Okay, yeah. We can. Vivisector. Grow the Protector. And... that's actually enough. Now they've got to be able to kill the Writhing Necromass and grow their Griffin Protector. Otherwise, they just have to chump with it. Okay. So they do that. We're going to scry. You know what? It's an individually lethal threat. We're going to keep it. All right. They do chump. Knights. Conscripts. 4 lethal threats. What do you say, Dyson? Lost in the quarterfinals to a superior Rakdos player. Did my best. That's what I'm most happy about. Hey, MTGA Beast, that is fantastic. Well played. And well done. I will have to review that footage for sure. Because that is awesome, MTGA Beast. And this hand looks great, honestly. We, will need to trade a creature in order to get Bone Splinters to become a removal spell. But with Splatter Goblin here, it's definitely the sort of creature that, you know, can sometimes take away that... Bone Splinters is almost exclusively a 2-for-1, which is very bad, but happens sometimes. Like, you gotta sometimes use a combat trick to get rid of a really big creature, things like that. Like, that stuff, it does happen, right? But a card like Splatter Goblin can definitely make it from a lot less of a painful 2-for-1 by being able to get Splatter Goblin's ability to get rid of another smaller creature as well. So you trade a smaller creature, get a smaller creature, and then Bone Splinter also kills something. So it ends up being a 2-for-2. In this case, our opponent Flowstone Infusions to get rid of our Splatter Goblin in a 1-for-1 manner. Vociferous Vinewall, or Floriferous Vinewall, comes down, finds a land. It's Tangled Islet for our opponent. Well, fine. We're going to go with Argivian Cavalier. Join the party, a 1-1. Hits the battlefield as well, and we're going to be able to crash in with this Cavalier as well as the 1-1. If nothing else changes. Nope, Sunbathing Rootwalla will join the party. How much do we care about that? Would we rather Griffin Protector this turn or be able to attack with the Cavalier? I don't... Actually, this is going to get kind of big because it's a 3-power creature already. This is Dominaria United. DMU. You know what? Yeah, let's... Let's just get rid of it. It's awkward, folks. It's awkward. But I don't really want to trade the Cavalier for it, and darn it. Yeah. Premier. Goosebelly. Premier. Yep. Didn't honor the tanning booth root wallow with that card. Yeah, right? Right? Yeah. Viashino Branch Rider comes down as a 3/3. Haste crashes in. We drop to 17 points of life. Another really awkward mana situation here, folks, but I think we are just gonna go ahead and get into combat. Opponent takes it. Knight of Dawn's Light. Come on down, we can pump. Next turn, we can pump and Griffin Protect, and the Extinguish the Light or something if we get a land. If we do not, well, okay, it happens. Okay. Opponent reading our Knight of Dawn's Light. Hang on. Dominarian Multiversal University. That's right. Knight of Dawn's Light. Whoa, opponent. We've got to have a pump spell, right? What could they have? What could they have, folks? I don't think I'm going to walk into it. I'm going to let him have it. You can have the 3 damage. You got me. All right. You got me. Down to 14. If that was a clever ruse, that was clever. And they got me. You know? Nice, Strider. Yes, I will have to check that out. Just attack. And the opponent gonna take it. Yep, down to 14 apiece now. Opponent with priority. We're gonna hang on to this Extinguish the Light potentially. And a whole bunch of pumps as well. Elfame Worm shows up. Opponent not going to get in this time. I didn't think so. Yep, well, get extinguished then. How do you feel about them apples? Well. Combat. You know what? Yeah, this is fine. Griffin Protector, come on down. And the turn. Hold on. Just... Our opponent's at 5 cards in hand, down to 4 now with a land drop. We have just the 1. We have a really solid board, no doubt about it. But... You know? Bite down. Inconvenient. All right. Eat of the Dead. Thinking about it. Vine Shaper Prodigy comes down. Does a wee bit of digging. Yep, finds the thing. And does the thing. Okay. Ooh. Well, I guess we're just going to go ahead and kick. Phyrexian Missionary. Grab ourselves another protector here. And hang on for dear life, as they say. Our opponent's still kind of well ahead on cards, and with cards on the battlefield that trade relatively well. I didn't break it. I just knocked something off my desk. No, darn it. Okay. Jaya's Fire NATO comes down, killing our Knight of Dawn's Light. Don't like that at all. But alas, it is what it is. Opponent. Low-key sad the point system is not working for Twitch. Totally saving up for a dad joke. Oh no! Hey, don't worry about it anymore. Yeah, and you should know you get points even if you're just hanging out in the stream and you're not even there watching or whatever. So you can just put me on while you fold laundry or run errands or something. And wow, folks, they have just had it all. That's rough. But all right, Writhing Necromass is a very good draw. So can be a good way, and over the course of a week it does a lot. Oh well, yeah, well, I don't expect this to be a long-lasting thing. I definitely think it'll be a problem that gets solved relatively quickly. I would be surprised if it lasts more than a day or two at most. Okay, Griffin Protector, come on down. So, not thrilled about where we're at, folks. No doubt about it. But we're definitely battling. The Branch Rider has made our life entirely awkward this entire game. It came down on whatever it was, like turn 4. And ever since then, it has been messing us up. That is a really good draw. All right. We're going to crash in just for the 2. Actually, nah, we should have done this pre-combat, shouldn't we? I was gonna hold on to it because we have a Death Toucher, but that made me think, actually, they could have more haste. If they have another Branch Rider or something, we would like the Death Touch. So we just kind of gave up 1 point of damage there. That's a not a big punt, but it's definitely a misplay. Well, Neomore, I appreciate that. That is very kind. And I definitely appreciate all you folks' support. It really does help a lot. Benelish Sleeper. This helps them more than me. If we kick. But just as a 3-1, I think it's fine. Yeah, Rocket Man, that's part of the problem. That's part of what we were talking about there. All right. Well, get in for 4. Yeah. Well, darn, I appreciate you. That's very kind to say. All right, opponent drops to 8 life. 3 cards in hand. Has another Elfame Worm. That is terrifying. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Well, fine. Vivisector, actually not a bad draw here, folks. It does pump our Griffin Protector, which is nice. Because if we have another creature on top, they're actually only on a 2-turn clock here. But it also, like, our opponent is likely to get into combat next turn. Almost certain, actually. So we're probably going to be losing some creatures next turn, which means we can scry into another creature. Right? Whatever it ends up being. All right. Combat. Yep. Combat, combat, combat. So block, block. And damage, damage. Some deaths happen. We do some scrying. Cut down, actually kind of a really good spell here, but not a creature. And I really would like to arrange lethal if we can. Squee Dubious Matriarch post-combat. Wow. That is a really good one. All right, we cannot actually kill them. Darn it. That is unfortunate, but we are actually going to attack with both creatures. They shouldn't be able to knock us all the way down to, they shouldn't be able to kill us this turn with just the board they have. And that makes Battlefly Swarm also lethal. So, yay! GG!